Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Hola!
Oh man, you didn't expect that, did you?
What you do?
It was open, so when I pulled it, all my pins came out. So how are you guys doing? It is, what is it here, Saturday? It is Saturday. We made it through another week. Sorry, let me grab my pins. I was looking for this too right before I started the video. And so I just grabbed it and it was open, so all my pins are everywhere. Good googly moogly. Okay, so that's what I wanted, is just a pencil. Oh guys, we are going to work in our positivity journal today because I really just wanted just to kind of focus on the positive. You know how some weeks are better than others, and I think focusing on the positive is better. You know, just kind of digging for things that are positive kind of helps in our mental health, I think. So, not that we had a bad week. I mean, we pretty much had a good one. But, you know, pain gets to you. My sister's not doing well. She's in a lot of pain, so she could use prayers. And, you know, Clint's not been doing well because he's been in a lot of pain, and I've been in a lot of pain. So, we're going to focus on the positive. So, that's what we're going to do today. I am just going to kind of sketch out a butterfly. And it's just kind of, you know, just a simple butterfly. I kind of saw something like it on Pinterest. So this was inspired by Pinterest. And I just kind of, yeah, just want to kind of sketch that out.
So now I'm going to be doing a video also.
Clint will be doing tomorrow's video.
It's the design team for...
Yeah, for Tina. So all I'm doing is just kind of a, you know, little shape of a butterfly. I was trying to get it centered, but I guess I didn't. Of course not, Michelle. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just for me, huh? So, but yeah, it's just been, yeah. Well, and you know, you just hear about all different things going on. The virus is, you know, having more, what's it called? Outbreaks or whatever, and I don't know, it's just gets depressing, you know. So, yeah, my sister, she really thrives on being around people, and her work is closed down for at least another 60 days or 90 days is what she, yeah. So she's, you know, that's depressing for her. Not, I mean, she has the financial, because she did get the,
She's still getting...
yeah, what is it, unemployment or whatever it is, I don't know. But she said she's not hurting financially, it's just mentally, so.
Yeah, she's a people.
She's a very, she takes after my mom a lot. Mom always had to go, and sis is the same way. When we go on vacation, we go. We do not take a break. Some people sit and relax and have a good old time. Yeah, not sis. Unless we're in the casino. She does love casinos.
That's for darn sure.
Which I'm not particularly fond of, but I say, okay, well, if we can find a hotel in the casino, then we can go to the casino, because I want to be able to rest and not, you know, not necessarily stress about sitting and watching her, you know, for hours play. But I did see where they open the casinos, but not the tables, which she probably still wouldn't like, because she likes the tables. So
Yeah, she does.
and it freaks me out, because I'm like, let's play pennies. Or nickels. Yeah. Today's the anniversary of when we lost our sweet precious kitty. 5 years ago. It was our first baby. Oh, and while I'm talking about that, let me grab.
Yeah.
So I have to show you guys this real quick. Hi, Renee, if you're watching.
Yes, thank you. Hi, Renee. Thank you.
So I didn't realize there was more than one Renee, so I wrote this one lady, and she's like, it wasn't me. So sorry, Renee, it took me a minute to get to you. I think I tracked down the one that, the one that did it. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? This is Jazzy Lynn. She passed about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I think, yeah, well, almost a month. Because it was on the 13th, I believe, of May. And anyway, she sent me a beautiful pencil, and I think she said pastels of picture of Jazzy Lynn. Not the sweetest thing ever. I tell you, yeah, Clint and I couldn't say anything for a while because it really touched us, and it really, really, blessed us. So thank you, Renee. We really appreciate it. Very, very humbled to have, you know, gotten a piece of your artwork.
Yeah.
And she said she's totally self-taught, which I think is absolutely awesome. Because, you know, I'm just now taking classes in art, and there's no way I could could have done this before my classes with Lindsay. And I still couldn't because I tried to draw a cat and it didn't work out. But thank you. That is so beautiful, Renee. We'll definitely treasure it for years and years. So that was a really sweet surprise, and I really thought, well, when I first saw the name, it's the same name as Renee over at GT Design, so I thought it was her, but she's like, nope. Okay, guys, so we're going to work on this. So I just sketched out a butterfly. Nothing too much. In fact, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of lighten my lines just to so I can see what I'm drawing. You know, I have my idea, but if I feel like it's off, I can go over it or whatever. So there we go. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how they did this. I just thought it was really pretty. So what we're going to do is I'm going to wet my butterfly. And this, I'm using a 8 round. This is a Mimic paintbrush. I just started my watercolor, what's it called, class with Lindsay. I just got everything and I just felt good enough to start. And she, I was taking like the first, you know, how you do washes and you do things like this and stuff. And then I was washing my hands because I got paint all over me when I was putting it in my, I'm just making sure that's wet. I was putting it in my palette, you know. So I was washing my hands and realized that one of the inks I had was oil and not watercolor. So I'm like, great, now what do I do? So it was a green. It's not one that's, you know, all that necessary right away. So I went and ordered another one that I made sure was watercolor, because they have the same colors in oil and acrylic and stuff like that. And I cleaned it out of my palette because I had a big palette and a little palette. And I cleaned it out of that and used some mineral spirits and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop in some colors in here. But yeah, so I used a straw to dig it out of my palette.
Tell them my story.
Yeah, I will. And I told Clint, he was cleaning out the cat water, and I told him, I said, you know, there's a straw in the trash, don't touch it. And he's like, okay. And I was just about cleaned up. I was pretty proud of myself because I had didn't have a huge mess, you know. That looks pretty good. And Clint walks by me. He puts the water. I'm gonna use purple, I think. Up for the cats, you know. And so I go over there, and he walks by me, and he's wearing a white shirt, and all of a sudden, I'm like, honey, what is that spot on your back? Yeah, he had somehow got paint all over his hand, down his back, on the front of his shorts.
Did you tell him what shirt it was?
And, oh, it was his...
I don't give a rat's took a shirt.
It was Kiss My, yeah. And, yeah, so it was really like, I told you not to not to touch that.
Well, I was careful.
He said, I did touch it, but he said, I just used 2 fingers. I have no idea how he did that because, man, he made the biggest mess. It was on the counter in front of the sink. I had to clean that off, and it was all over the sink. And we still really have no idea. The only thing I can think of is when he went in, because he said he used 2 fingers to move the straw and put it like in a box that was in the trash so he wouldn't touch it. The only thing I can think of is when he grabbed the straw, he somehow touched the plastic bag
That's the only thing.
of the trash and got it on his hands and didn't notice.
Oh, man.
But, man, if he would have listened to me when I said do not touch,
yeah.
I wouldn't have had such a big mess to clean up.
I tell you.
Oh, I was telling my friend, I'm like, oh, geez, it was such a mess.
Yes, it was.
It was funny. So I'm just kind of dripping in color and just seeing what, you know, if it's going to work or whatever I want. I guess I don't really need any details. You know, that's kind of a moot point, I guess. Is that the right word? I don't know. But, I mean, any details are going to be covered up, most likely.
You know where the Windex is, babe?
Who knows? I don't. So, yeah, Clint's, I think he mentioned that already, that he's fixing to do a video, too, for you guys. Or maybe I did, I don't know. But I worked on those digitals. If you didn't see them, I think they were in the video before this. And, I'm just making a big mess, aren't I? Took a while. Took a while to figure things out. But I always feel like, you know, the first time you do a project, I feel like it takes 100 times longer than the second time you do it. You know, it's just like crazy. I think that'll mix okay, so let's put some blue in here.
I know, Sophia. I'm busy. Where's your stuff at? Yeah, I got a very special,
Clint has a very special project coming.
there. It's very, yeah, it's cool.
I'm going to put some lemon in here. Lemon and purple, or yellow and purple, go really well together, but you don't want to like work it too much because it'll turn into mud. So I'm just going to kind of drop it in there and just kind of let it do its thing. What else do I want to do? Any other colors? Let's put some more purple. I feel like I'm kind of not getting the color, you know, the color saturation I want. See me using all those big watercolor terms. So yeah, that was a big mess. That was our mess from yesterday, and we've been busy with the baby. oh, she's so funny. So proud of herself. Now she can jump on the toilet seat. And she can climb like different places and stuff, and she thinks it's the best thing ever. So have to make sure the toilet seat is closed at all times, which we do anyways with the cats, just because we don't want them playing in the toilet. But it's about time we think that she can stay out at night. So that's kind of... Can't find it?
No, I can't.
Did you look on the counter? I have to let this dry in a minute. I'll help
No,
you.
I don't.
I don't need your help. I don't need no stinking help. So, you know, this is not going to look anything like theirs. I think they did. I don't know what they did. I mean, I suppose you don't really want it to look anything like theirs. I'm liking that better. It's kind of, I wet it more, so it's kind of... But I'm okay if it does blooms, which, you know, you have like hard edges and stuff. I think that would make it kind of interesting. So, I'm okay with that. That one must have had more water in it. Do you guys, as husbands or significant other, look for something right in front of them and they can't find it? Yeah. That's Clint today. Sister is sound asleep. I have just figured out she does not like whitefish. We give her kitten food, and she's not a, she doesn't like whitefish. So I don't know if it's like a tuna flavor or what, but I gave her a can last night and she hardly touched it, but I gave her turkey and she loved it, so.
Ooh, ow.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this dry, and I'll be back in just a minute when I help Clint find his...
it's okay. Find it.
Well, I have to let it dry, so... So just for some interest, and because Sophia just stepped on this, I'm just going to kind of let the extra water kind of wick and kind of... I was just kind of showing you that. Okay, I'm going to let it dry. Okay, and this looks horrible.
Why does it look horrible for?
It just doesn't look like what I want it to look.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
What happened there?
What?
With the streaks, was that from blowing it?
No, that was from, I did that on purpose. I know. Well, Sophia had jumped on here and kind of messed it up a little bit, so that's okay. Whatever. Okay, so now I am just going to just kind of put in some colors. This will not be a realistic butterfly, in case you haven't figured that part out. Clint was having a hard time picking out the design team stuff because he's like, it's got to be realistic. Because he's a realist. I'm not. I'm just like, I don't know. Whatever.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, he's been trying to figure it out, like, you know what, I'm not happy with this.
Well, start over. What does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Should
Well,
I start over my video?
Chuck it and trash and start over.
I'm not happy with this, guys. So,
You're not going to lay with me hard. I got stuff to do.
it's just I just feel like it's a mess. Sometimes that happens. So that was a whole bunch of nothing. It just didn't come out. I think I just haven't practiced or something, and I just feel like I'm just not happy with it. Okay. Is that going to be about right? Nah. Not quite, but that's okay. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just, yeah, not thrilled with that. So we're going to try this one again. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do today. So that was a waste of time, but... Oh, you guys. My water's a little bit dirty, so... That makes it easy to see where I want to put my water, my image. So, okay, we're gonna do that just a little different. I really did not like the colors it was turning out to be, and I'll probably keep this forever. So I am just going to.
Well, hi, beautiful.
Hi, Honey Bunny.
Okay, I've got me a piece.
Oh, good for you. Okay. So I'm going to kind of go with their color choice more than what I had. Just wasn't thrilled with that.
Oh, boy.
So.
Oh, oh.
I would do this over, but I talked so much in the beginning about different things that I hate to, you know.
Sorry about
So I'm just kind of seeing the shade, or where I kind of paint it in. Okay, so let's do blue, like here in the corner. And then we'll kind of like a teal color.
Can you find your stuff like this?
Yeah, that's why I would let you cut that up. Is that what you're asking? And no, you can't have the new stuff.
How long did you get?
I don't know. Long enough for a table.
Well, the table's smaller now.
Well, kind of. But what if we need it to be long?
I was thinking, who do we know?
Who would come visit us?
Yeah.
Nobody. Okay, I'm already liking it better. So, just gonna let it kind of do its thing. Okay, let's move to a green. I think she went more, or this person went more with
No.
like a rainbow colors.
This piece there has to be.
What do you guys think?
This piece will work. I have 2 pieces out of that.
Orange.
We'll see.
So I don't know. I don't know. But I like that much better than the other one. Yeah, Clint cut up. We have a.
Well, don't tell them.
Oh, I can't tell you guys. Never mind. Clint will tell you later.
You were spoiled.
No, I didn't.
No, I said you would if you told
Oh,
me
I was thinking I didn't spoil
what I'm
nothing.
cutting up. You would.
I didn't spoil
That's the
anything.
integral part of my.
Oh, the
plan,
surprise.
see?
Yeah,
Well, that's the surprise.
that's the surprise. Sorry, guys. I almost told you.
There she is.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of add more water. I'm not too worried about it being red.
People matter.
What?
It's a little scrappy.
Well,
Just needs
you
a
know,
little neglect.
yeah, that. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. I like that. Okay, so let's put kind of pinky here. It's not the best butterfly shape, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Butterflies come in all different shapes, just like people.
That's true, they do,
Skinny
don't they?
ones, fat ones.
I've never seen a fat butterfly.
I have.
You've seen a fat butterfly?
Yeah, he was in a flower garden.
I think you're
Had
full.
abundance of flowers.
I think you're full of it.
Well,
Is
you
what I
asked.
think.
See, you shouldn't have said anything. and then I wouldn't have had to tell you that.
Oh, that was just too funny. Oh, that's not too bad. What do you think? Did you cut it from the side?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what I was thinking would be the best.
sure did.
Huh. Oh. Poor fat little butterfly.
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't be little though if it was fat.
Poor
Huh?
thing, he really couldn't fly very well. He was more butter than fly.
He was. Oh, jeez. What I put up with, guys.
News for you, little. News for you, woman.
Oh, jeez, that's funny. More butter than fly, huh? Oh. Yeah, it's been that kind of day. Some days Clint's humor faucet is on all day long.
Every time,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it's on or not. It just happened to be on at that particular moment.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. You never know what Clint's going to come up with.
No. That's the
Some
fun part.
days he makes me laugh all day long, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. But it's funny, you know, so I don't
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you rather laugh than
cry.
cry?
Yeah, I would. Okay, so let's put a little bit of brown.
So I'm gonna try the dirty side
I kind of like that.
on it.
And we'll kind of put the brown kind of throughout. Kind of bring things together, I think.
Wow. Get to my swimmers.
Well, I won't be too much
Don't
longer.
worry about it.
Most likely.
No, well, I would have, baby.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, let's do some more brown, huh?
Oh, I really need to start low on.
Yeah, so Clint found the Windex, but it was hiding, so I can't.
Them dang cats.
Yeah, that. But Gracie Lynn was out earlier, or she's out, and we couldn't find her. Just kind of splattering. We couldn't find her, and I asked Clint, honey, where's the baby? I don't know. And it took us a while to find her, but we kind of looked right at her and didn't see her because all she had showing was her back, and her back's kind of like a gray or a brownish color. So yeah, we had an issue with seeing her. So I went in there and looked 3 times for her, you know, under everything, and she's sleeping under the table in there, but under a bench. So it was kind of funny because she yeah, that really was that necessary?
I don't know, I kind of felt it was.
But yeah, so we couldn't really see her, so I don't know, guys.
Hey, be glad, because I've been depressed all morning, so I think maybe
Yeah, Clint hasn't been feeling very good, so he's, you know how it gets to you and you get depressed a little.
You got my, pencil?
I did, but I don't know where I put it.
That's not important.
I'm just gonna, I don't know what this is gonna be. It's just gonna be a mess. Oh, you guys, I tell ya. So I'm just, I kind of did those, like flicks and stuff, but I want them to be a little bit more flat, not so small. So one thing I want to do, I think, is kind of like a little bit of background, just a very light. Very light wash. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just making a big mess, it looks like, doesn't it? Hopefully it turns out like something. One thing Lindsay always says is, and I'm talking about Lindsay Weirick of the Frugal Crafter, taking a watercolor course. I haven't started yet, so don't judge her. But you got to get to the scary and the, scary messy part before you get to the really good part. So my butterfly, he is kind of fat. Okay, so I'm going to go dry this and we'll come back and see if we can make any sense out of this. I'll be right back. Okay, that's totally just a mess. Okay, so let's go to black. See if I can salvage this at all. Oh, you guys. I'm just thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking though. I'm just not liking this. I'm just not having any luck, So, okay.
Okay.
Totally messed it up probably, but If nothing else, it'll be my, what's it called? My beginning watercolor. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is anyone else thinking, oh my gosh, Michelle, how's that going to turn out? Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, you know how butterflies have that kind of on the edge? And then maybe like that. Kind of design them however you want to or whatever. And then, you know how they have the wings. You guys with me here? Or did you give up watching? And then the, what's it called, veins or whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of want it to look like a butterfly when I'm done, Who knows, who knows? They probably should be pretty close. I wonder if they're really that close in real life. The veins and stuff, because I don't really know. Hey, honey. Not feeling very great.
I feel like someone stabbed me.
So I don't know.
How's it going?
It's not.
What's wrong?
Okay, guys, I am just not having any luck. I'm not happy with anything I'm making. So I'm just going to end this video here. And sorry I wasted your time. Hopefully you can do a better job than I did. Yeah, some days things just don't work out the way you want them to.
Well, me, some days you're the crap and other days you're the fan. Sometimes you're the bug and other times you're a windshield.
So yeah, I'm just going to move on and get my bearings together, and maybe we'll come up with a butterfly for another video, or maybe we'll just go to a worm or something. That's got to be easier than what I'm having, huh?
So enjoy the bloopers.
Yeah, so enjoy the bloopers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, guys.